all about getting people in front of your into your IML business. So without further ado, I've got Mr. Oakey hosting the slides for me, so hopefully we shouldn't have any technical issues and we can just crack on and get through this. So thanks for coming. Let's get on with this. Fantastic. Okay, so the agenda. Okay, what we're going to talk about is what is traffic and what does it have to do with your business. Free and paid traffic options. We're going to find out exactly how to create leads from social media instantly and for free. So I'm going to show you a strategy that you can get started with almost immediately. Well, you can do it immediately after this webinar, preferably, because you're going to be so excited you're going to want to go and put this into action. But I want you obviously stay and obviously paid traffic. How does it work and what to expect, and where you can get your traffic and other useful links. So how to position yourself as a traffic expert and help your team to duplicate. So superb. So moving on. Okay, well, what is traffic? What does it have to do with your business? Traffic is quite simply visitors to your web page. And traffic is absolutely everything to your business. When you actually start to understand how you can master traffic, everything in your business will change. And not only that, everything in your downline's business will also change. Having a consistent supply of traffic means you don't have to pester your friends and family with yet another opportunity. And you know the site, they all tell you they're going to join if they see it working for you. And what normally happens is you go and tell 5 or 6 friends or family, they all say the same thing, well, when we see you earning money, we'll join. The problem is, because none of them join, they don't see you earning money, and they never join in, it all pitches out. But the great thing about if you can master traffic, there's a massive, massive world out there. There's a massive amount of people interested all over the world in making additional income for themselves, whether it's to replace their existing income, their existing job, or just some extra money to have part-time. If you can actually get the traffic side of it right and actually show your friends and family that you can actually do this without having to pester each other, it's very, very powerful. So it can give you an unlimited supply of customers joining your business, week in, week out, for as long as you keep taking action. Now, people joining your business will be joining your business with confidence, as when you master traffic, you will attract all kinds of people to your business. If you can position yourself as an expert in traffic and you know where to get your traffic, people are going to want to join your business. You know, it's as simple as that. They're going to want to join your business because they know that you're going to be able to help them get traffic as well. So what we're going to do is just quickly go through the free and paid traffic options that you have. So the main free traffic methods are blogging, article writing, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So obviously lots of social media, and there's also free classified ad sites where you can post ads. The quality from free classified ad sites is not great, but it's all about taking action daily, and the more things you've got out there and the more things you've got going on, the more people are going to have a look at your offer. Now, I could go through all of these one by one and spend an hour on each of these things, but what I want to do is really just focus on one thing at a time for you. So if we do these weekly or bi-weekly or fortnightly, you're going to get some golden nuggets and things that you can go away and actually start to use straight away. So what I was going to do today, I'm going to focus on a really, really good social media strategy, which I'll be covering in a little while. So, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Paid traffic methods, solo ads. I don't know if you've heard of solo ads. What a solo ad is where you rent somebody's list and they will actually send out an offer to their list of subscribers on your behalf. And you do that on a pay-per-click basis. And it can be very, very effective if you have the right solo ad source, and also if you're very, very consistent with what you do. You've got paid classified ads, you've got Facebook pay-per-click, you've got mobile pay-per-click, which is getting more and more popular. You've got banner advertising. Really would only recommend banner advertising for if you are really just trying to get and build awareness and everything else. And it's kind of more what the big companies do really just for brand awareness. So Banner advertising can be used, but I'd wait until you're actually making really good profit in your business, and you know, you can afford to do it. YouTube pay-per-click is another one. But again, what we're going to do today, we're going to just concentrate on a couple of things. So we're going to concentrate on solo ads and classified ads. This is something you can start doing straight away. So pros and cons of each. Well, obviously free traffic pro. Obviously, free traffic is free. That's the massive benefit to it. It can be very good quality and high converting because you're generally building relationships with people. It can be fun. Obviously, on the flip side of it, it's very time consuming. Now, I understand a lot of people come into this business. You've got a full-time job. You've got, you know, you might have a young family. You might even have elderly relatives to look after and all that. So it's finding the time to do it. You don't always get instant results. For example, you could put a blog article out there on the internet, and it could take Google 6 to 8 weeks just to really find it. But there's ways you can get things ranked quicker, which are normally there's some tools available to do that. But generally speaking, it is a little bit in the lap of God. So you put an article out there, you can be waiting an awful long time to see some results. So what I'm going to show you today, the free strategy I'm going to show you is actually is something you can implement straight away and get a result from straight away. So obviously with paid traffic, the pros and the cons. Well, with paid traffic, you're normally leveraging other people's expertise. So if you go to a company that do done-for-you traffic, solo ads, classified ads, anything like that, they generally have all the ad copy that works. So you don't have to worry about writing ad copy. You don't have to worry about all your headline works. Most of these are kind of tested. It's just a case of you just pay the money and you normally get an instant result. So nearly always provides instant results. You know, you could do a solo ad campaign and you could do a 100-click campaign, and by the time you wake up, you could have 20 opt-ins, 20 leads in your inbox. Helps you build your business very, very quickly. Now, when I started online, I didn't have any budget, so I had to use a lot of the free stuff. And using the money I made from the free stuff, I then began to be able to do paid traffic. And I'm going to be telling you a little bit about how my game changed. You know, I think we all have a defining day or a moment in our business where everything changes. And that was when I realised the science of paid traffic. And once you can put a formula together, which I'm going to show you a formula today, it should be a game changer for you. Now, the other thing with paid traffic is very, very scalable once you find a reliable source. So, but by scalable, it means that you can increase it. Anything that's scalable means you can increase your profit without actually increasing your turnover and your spend at the same time. So, paid traffic is very, very scalable. Obviously the cons of paid traffic, having to find out what traffic works while trialing there, that can be very, very costly. You could end up going to buying clicks and it just not working for you. If they're not the right kind of clicks, it's not going to the kind of customers that you're looking for. And there is generally a lot of rubbish out there. You know, I see some of these people contact me all the time and say, oh, there's a company here, I've been paying $30 and they're going to send 10,000 people to my website. Listen, if that was any good, there wouldn't be any left because everybody would be using it. So generally stay away from that kind of thing. You want targeted visitors that are going to opt into your offer because they're interested in what you do. So there we go. Not always instant results then with paid traffic. It can be very costly results sometimes. Super. So moving on to the next slide. Okay, so which is best? People say free or paid traffic. Well, I like fast results, so I like paid traffic. The truth is you should really be doing both. So what you're doing, if you're doing your free methods, you need to be building that up, putting articles out there, putting content out there daily. But what your paid traffic is going to do, it's going to get you a result right here, right now, which is most of the time is what we're looking at. So looking for. Okay, so right now, time to get excited. I'm going to show you a free marketing strategy that you can start generating leads instantly. Now, if you actually left the webinar and went and did this, you could literally have leads by the time you actually go to bed this evening. So, but what I don't want to do, I don't want to overwhelm you. So I'm just going to show you this strategy. It's one that I used when I first got into the industry, and it was when I was too broke to get paid traffic. But it's a fantastic way of getting opt-ins and getting sales as well. You will get highly targeted visitors that you will be able to convert if you connect with them properly. So all you need to do, this is a free Twitter account, which takes about 5-10 minutes to set up, and a free marketing tool, which you'll be seeing in a second. So I wonder, Lee, if you could play. I recorded this on a video. It's about a 12-minute long video, and it would just take you through the strategy of exactly how to implement the strategy, where to go, where to find it, and it should give you all the information you need. And feel free, while you're watching this video, if you've got any questions, please in the question box for it. Hi there guys, just want to show you a very cool trick that you can be using on social media to actually start generating traffic instantaneously. Now what do I mean by instantaneously? Do I mean that you're going to wake up, have breakfast, do 5 minutes work, go out, walk the dog, come back and you'll have 100 leads in your inbox? No, I don't. But what I do mean is that instantaneously, it means you can actually start getting results same day, start getting leads same day, and start growing your business same day. So in fact, hopefully when you see this strategy, you're going to be so excited, you're going to want to implement it straight away. Well, I don't want you to do that because I want you to watch the whole webinar, because I've got lots of exciting things to show you on free and paid strategies. So what is it? Well, it's a really cool tool called MarketSuite, marketsuite.com. Now, I want to just make it very clear, MarketSuite are in no way affiliated with iMarkets Live. iMarkets Live do not recommend MarketSuite or endorse it in any way. This is just, there's other tools out there. This is just MarketSuite. This is one that I've been using for a number of years. I find it very reliable, it's very user-friendly, and more importantly, it's actually free. So you can actually set up a free account very easily. Just go onto the website, put your name, email address, your password, and you're good to go. It will take you through to a page where you've got an option of... Sorry, Lee, can you just pause the video a second? Free account. Yep. Oh no, somebody said they can't see the video. A couple of people said
that'll be their end, Jeremy. I can see it, you can see it, I think everybody else can see it.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Let me just shut my Skype down so you're not interrupted.
The $15 Pro account is monthly, $15. You won't need that. You can get started with a free account. I only use a free account, and it's absolutely fine. So, okay, so what is MarketSuite? Well, imagine all your social media. So you've got your Facebook page. You've got your personal Facebook, you've got your business Facebook, you've got your Facebook fan page, your Facebook groups, you've got your Twitter account, you may have a personal Twitter account, you may have a Twitter account for a business. You can actually have as many Twitter accounts as you like with. So, now also LinkedIn, you can have a LinkedIn account. And what it does, MarketSuite is a platform where you can manage all of your social media from one point, which is absolutely fantastic because it's going to save you lots of time. Free traffic methods, we've talked about free traffic methods, and some of the cons of it is quite time consuming. So if you find anything out there, any tools that will actually save you time, then they're absolutely worth their weight in gold. So how to set up, really easy. Create an account, and in the top right hand screen there's a little drop down menu. Now if you click add social profile, you see here you've got Twitter, Facebook, fan pages, LinkedIn. All you do is you click on, so if you want to link your Twitter account, so you will need a Twitter account, it takes 5-10 minutes to set up. You can click on this Twitter. It will then take you to another page asking you to enter your username and password for Twitter. You then click a button, and within about 30 seconds to a minute, it's all synced up and in your MarketSuite account. So, in fact, what we do is we just go back here to add social profile, manage social profiles. Okay, so I set up the Twitter account this morning actually, just purely that I'm going to use for trading, and I want to just show you how it works. So there it is, it's Bligh Trader. There you go, I thought that name all by myself. It's got a lovely picture of me and Christopher Terry. There's always something about Christopher Terry. I think he looks very important. He looks pretty much like he knows what he's doing.
100% of the time. So obviously that's a nice little photo to put. Now I hope Christopher doesn't mind me using it, but I will say it does look very dapper there. So now, obviously moving on. So what does this tool do? Now, what you've got, first of all, the idea of this is that you want to create followers. You want to create followers into your Twitter account that you can then build a relationship with and sell to them. And basically, targeted followers means targeted traffic. So what you've got here under tools on the left-hand side, you've got auto DMs. And what this is auto direct messages. Very, very easy to set up. You just click on it, and you see here you've got add new auto DM. All you do is you literally click up on that button, and you can literally have messages. Now, you may have heard that Chris is going to be, we're going to have a new squeeze page in the back office very, very soon, and it's Christopher giving away a 1-hour training through webinar, valued at $295. Now, when you're connecting with people, the worst thing you can do is try to sell to them straight away. So this is absolutely great, because what it does, it just gives you an option to give them a free gift. Okay, so they're going to be, if they're interested in forex trading, which they should well be, or futures, they're going to be very, very pleased to be given them this webinar. So it gives you your foot in the door, and it's very, very valuable. Now, until this webinar is available in the back office, I've just put a little direct message in here that says, thanks for following, find out how I'm making a pipping good living. And I've got a thing to my squeeze page. So a little bit of humour. You have to be a little bit different on social media to kind of people notice. You have to be a little bit quirky. So you then just literally, you can have as many of these direct messages as you like. So you can have 4 or 5 that kind of rotate. The idea is that every time somebody follows you, they're automatically sent this direct message. So this is where this tool suite is very, very handy, and it kind of automates things for you. Now, the other thing I like about Marketing Suite is it's fantastic for finding targeted visitors. So what I've done here, you see here it's got real-time searches on the left-hand side. You can add a real-time search. So you can literally add a real-time search, and you can type in Forex education, okay? And that can be your search. Network, the account you want it for. Location, you can leave that blank, so we search for people globally. And you can see this is, this tool here you can use for any online or offline business. It's absolutely fantastic because it's so targeted. So what you can then do, so I've got a Forex education, but let's have a look, learn how to trade. So what this will do, this will automatically trail Twitter, and it will find anybody that's kind of made any tweets that are to do with trading. So what you literally can do, see here, Joel, he's got a Montreal day trading course, business to business trade, learn how to, so that's not really relevant. Must be a cool trick trade to learn how to use a lot of eye makeup by the time a girl is around 30 single. Okay, not quite sure what that's all about, but it will find some stuff. But you're going to have, you see this checkout person's trade and upgrade then, how you trade your old phone for new ones. Again, not very relevant. So learn how to trade. There we go. Schoolboy error. I should have really put learn how to trade Forex or futures. So if we click on Forex and futures, let's see if that gives us a little bit more targeted. Here we go. Forex trading unlocked now has content for exchanges, futures, stocks, options, binaries. So Forex trading unlocked. Let's follow it because it's more than likely some individual that's there. So you can send them a direct message. What we're going to do, we're going to follow them, and we simply do that just by clicking the follow button, clicking that. There we go, we follow. So what you can literally do, you can trawl through these and go every day. If you're doing this on a daily basis, so highly profitable trading strategies, entry to exit taxi and future forward, so fantastic. So let's follow this guy as well. Now the idea is when you follow somebody, some people actually have their things set to auto follow, which you've got an option to on this as well, and that's, so basically any time anybody follows them, they automatically follow back. So it's almost like, manners to somebody's followed you, taking interest in you. take an interest in them. So obviously these people, they're going to get free webinars. Hopefully they're going to be very, very intrigued by that. They're going to connect with us. So you can literally go through this. Calling Global Trade, we cover Future Forex 2. Sign up for a free trial. Not quite sure what that is, but don't be put off by people that are already in trading. These are the people you want, because they could be struggling, they could be looking for a better way, they could be very, very successful Forex traders and future traders, but they want to make money while they sleep. Now, you imagine if you've got a Forex trader that wants to make money while he sleeps on the signal service, he's going to know other traders that want to make money while they sleep on the signal service. So this is really, really good strategy, because it's very, very highly targeted. You see the where I put Forex education. Okay, so the latest open. So this is someone who's interested in Forex, so let's follow him. Very, very simple thing to do. And we follow. There we go. We want to Okay, so this really is this simple as just literally click in there, follow. So you can do that, and you can do it pretty quickly, really. And to be fair, you can, it doesn't matter if there's people in there that isn't really relevant to a certain degree, because you can always unfollow them. If they don't follow you back, then you can always unfollow them. And to do that, you just go down to your tools, and you click unfollow, and it'll come up with all of the people that are following you that you can unfollow. Because I've just set up, I don't think I've got any followers I can unfollow. So there we go. But this is it. This is so easy to do. If you do this consistently every day, you'll get a big result in your business. Now, also, this is where it's fantastic as well. So once you're building up your followers, you can send out daily tweets. So, for example, you might send just made 46 pips on pips on the USD Japanese yen. Find out how, and then you might have a link to your squeeze page or something like that, or a video or a webinar. And this is it. It's just building that rapport with people. And if you're busy, so you know you're going to be busy the following day, or you're going out for the day with the family, because that's what it's all about. It's about getting the work-life balance. You can actually schedule tweets for actually later. So you can actually schedule all your tweets for the week if you wanted to. So this is where it's a really, really fantastic tool. You can also sort out any inbox and messages. You can prioritise things. So if a message comes in and it's got the keywords Forex in it, you can prioritise that into your inbox. It's a really, really good tool, and you can start using it, and you can start generating traffic, followers, leads, and everything else today. So I hope you found that useful. I hope you put it into practice. It's no good knowing this information if you don't go out and take action. So thank you very much, and I'll look forward to hearing some success stories from the strategy. Thank you.
Jeremy, I did say I wasn't going to say anything at all, but hopefully you can hear me.
Yes, I can. Yep.
Right. I have to say, I've as you know, I've got a lot of different tools I use, but I think that's outstanding. I think for people that really want to look at a free option, Market Me, that's sweet to be able to go in and just search throughout the whole of Twitter, which is colossal, some key phrases like Forex and futures trading. It's so simple to do. It can give everybody, you suddenly got in front of you everybody that is involved with your search, Forex and futures trading. They're your perfect market for IML, and all you've got to do is send them a message. Now, I know there's a skill to sending the message, not trying to sell to them too quickly, giving them something free, but we've got tons of that. I think this is outstanding.
Oh, thank you, Lee. I think the great thing about it is, and I've done this before, and just, if you're doing it on a daily basis, I'll guarantee you, just every so often, you'll get an absolute gem. You'll have somebody that's tweeted, love to get into Forex, but I don't know where to start. You get people like that then you can follow. They see you're interested in Forex, they follow you back. They get a free webinar. So you're giving them something of value. So by giving them something of value, they're going to want to connect with you. And with this, it isn't about it isn't about how many people. It's about the quality. You can actually have really, really highly targeted people. So, and if you've got somebody, there's people on Twitter that have got something like 7 followers or 5 followers. So all of a sudden you follow them and take interest in them, and it's to do with something they're interested in. They are going to want to connect with you. So, it is a great strategy. And I'm just going to jump to a couple of questions actually before we move on to the next part of the webinar. Somebody asked there, Stephen said, don't you need to offer Twitter followers something in return for their email, a book or a video course? This is why it's great to, the squeeze pages are now available in the back office for the free webinar. That's why you've given them a free webinar, you've given them something of value they're going to want to connect with you. Another question, let's have a look. Okay, there's a couple of general questions here. Can I use Twitter Mark for any other business? Yeah, you can. This is an iMarkets live presentation, but you can see it can target people for anything, any niche. Okay, well, that again, another question. How do you break the ice with someone on Twitter without making them pitch you with your offer? Well, again, it's simple. You're giving them something. You're giving them something of value. You're giving them a webinar. But the other thing you can actually do as well, people will be very, very interested in your results. So if you can actually get some followers and you actually stick in your results, so every day you actually got a tweet on your result. And you might put a result that you've just made 30 pips on the US dollar Japanese yen. You might put you've made 50 pips on the Canadian dollar or whatever. You might put occasionally that you made a small loss today, and that's good because people will actually see. Well, hang on a minute. This guy he's saying he's had a loss today. He's obviously very, very honest in what he's doing, but he's also had 3 wins. So don't just put your wins on there. If you have a loss, you can put a loss on. It doesn't have to be negative. If you're generally putting that you have successful days, and it's actually quite human to actually put you've had a not so good day. So if you can see the idea of it now, people are then going to start connecting with you. They're going to look out for your results. I wonder how Jeremy's got on today trading. He seems to have done well this week. I really got to connect with this guy. Haven't got around to watching his webinar yet. I should do. I wonder how he's doing it. You've got Forex traders out there, some that are struggling and they need an answer, and you've also got some that are very successful but want to make money whilst they sleep. So for them, the signal service is going to be fantastic. Now, I personally believe the trading market is a market we need of people we need to bring into the business because they all know other traders. They're not scared of spending money. A lot of these traders, especially around the UK, are spending thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars on weekend courses. So for them, it's not a major issue to have what IML offer and pay $1,400 for everything we do. So I hope you like that. More importantly, I really hope that you actually go out, get yourself a Marketplace Suite account, get yourself a Twitter account again, and just put it into action. And just do it. And it is literally you take 10 minutes a day, and you can follow. Somebody's put how many people can you follow? Twitter, if you follow more than 250 people in a day, it flags up. They don't like it. So if you go on and follow 15, 20 target people a day, you're going to get a result out of this. It's not like a cold marketing where you need hundreds of leads to get conversion. With this, you should be able to build a relationship with people straight away and have a very, very conversion rate.
Jeremy, can I just add something for people that maybe just don't like me? I'm not a huge Twitter user, but I've set my account up. I'm really excited about it. One thing to understand with people that use Twitter a lot, whether you're one of them or not, what you can't dispute is there are millions and millions of people, and it really is the preferred business-to-business platform rather than Facebook, which tends to be more personal and sociable. But what you have to remember is that if you use this Market Me suite, and let's say you put your key search in there, Forex and futures, and you get, 20 people that are relevant you decide to follow, what you need to understand with Twitter is that those individuals that use Twitter all the time are looking for good content to pass on to all the people that are following them. So it's not just about you finding, let's say, Robert Jones, who trades on futures and Forex. He could have 20,000 followers, people following him, and at a click of one button on receiving your tweet, which may be the free giveaway to Christopher Terry's webinar, he can send that to his 20,000 people that are following. So by just getting one person and sending him a message, he might look at it and say, wow, this is great, because I want to add value to all the people that are following me. I'm going to retweet this and send it to my 20,000 followers. You can start to see how huge this can become very, very quickly. That's all I have.
It goes viral, Lee. It really does. And it's called retweeting. They can just literally retweet. And somebody else has just asked, can you do the follow back? Yeah, with Market This Week as well, you can actually put auto follow on as well. So if anybody follows you, you automatically follow them back as well. So just keep an eye on that, because you can have all sorts of people, spammers and things follow you. But just keep an eye on it every day. And but yeah, this can go absolutely viral. I mean, if you get involved in it, even if it's a company that do Forex, they might have 20, like Lee said, they might have 20, 30,000 followers that could be struggling. And then they can go on there and see and connect with other people and see you on there. So I think for this, I've used this strategy very, very successfully with other businesses. But I have to say, it is probably more congruent to this business than any other business I've done it in, and it can certainly really change your business literally overnight. Like I say, you can put this strategy into place this evening and have leads before bed. So depending on how late you want to stay up or how early you want to go to bed. So can I just ask something, Lee?
Sure.
Did I hear you laugh halfway through my video?
I was laughing about your comments how dapper Christopher Terry was looking.
I thought so. Quality. Fantastic. Well, let's carry, because I've got some really good stuff now just to go through on paid traffic that was a game changer for me when I learnt it. So let's crack on with this. We can go to the next slide. Oh, great. Okay, we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is there's 2 paid strategies that I'm going to focus on that are done for you. You can get implement straight away. So what I wanted to do, I didn't want you to leave this webinar today not knowing what to do. So these are why I want to give you stuff that you can implement straight away and start making a difference in your business today. Now, what I do a lot of the time with my team, the first thing I always do with my team and my personal people that come into my business is I have to manage their expectations. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, I often hear the following. People say, well, I've had 6 opt-ins, let's hope one of these converts. Great to be optimistic, but the chances of one of your first 6 leads converting is relatively slim. But by managing your expectations and knowing your numbers, you can start planning your business strategy. Now, I just want to give you a little story, and it really goes back to, I've been online, marketing online now since the early part of 2011, and I nearly gave up 3 times. And we all kind of have a day that means something to us. And I remember the 3rd time I was very, very close to giving up online. I thought, this is bad, nothing works. And I remember the morning, I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning, and the night before was when I was thinking of quitting. I woke up 6 o'clock in the morning, I just couldn't get back to sleep. And I just said to myself, I'm going to actually and I'd done some numbers, but I was nervous about the numbers. And I said to myself, well, I'm going to make this work. And I'd been talking to a publisher who had offered me some classified adverts. And I'd done a deal with them where I would buy 3 months worth of adverts. And it was too expensive, I couldn't afford to do it, but I'd done the numbers and I was kind of convinced it would work. And it was like, should I give up this or should I carry on? And done the numbers, and I remember it was the 14th of April 2012, and I went on and I actually bought 3 months worth of adverts. And what I did, I actually managed to blag the publisher by actually saying, well, look, can I do this on a business account with a 30-day invoice? So what they did is they actually split the payment into 3 months, and the first payment wasn't due for 30 days. I bought all of the ads, and within the first 2 days, I'd actually used over half of my 3 months supply of ads. Okay, I actually just really went for it, and from that, I managed to get 4 sales, and with the business I was promoting, and it brought me in a good $150 or something like that. But what I actually then started to do, I actually started to look at the bigger picture, because you can look at it and think, oh, I've spent $300 to get $150 and this doesn't work, or you can think of it in a completely different way. Now, this is where the science of paid traffic comes in, and once you actually understand this, it will change your business forever, I promise you. So let's look at the numbers so we can start planning your business strategy, because this is a business. You need to treat it like a business. I'm going to run through these numbers with you, and it is going to absolutely blow you away. Okay, first of all, like I say, it's a science, so you always need to know your numbers, starting with cost per click, CPC. So let's use an example of a 500 click campaign. Now, I'm not saying a 500 click campaign costs $395. I know where it does cost $395, I know where it costs a bit less, and I know where it costs a little more. But this example, we're going to use this purely for example, a 500 click campaign, let's say it costs you $395. Now this gives you a cost per click of 79 cents per click. So there you go, you've got the cost per click. Now, what should you expect from this? Because I have spoken to some people who, if they spent $395 on a solo ad, they'd expect to bring in, you know, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, whatever it is immediately, or at least $500. Now, how many leads could you expect from a 500 click solo ad? Well, your opt-in rate will always vary. Anything from around 12% to around 30%, can be slightly higher. But I'd always suggest that you work your plan on an average opt-in rate of 20%. Now, you will find over a number of solo ads, this figure is fairly solid. If you work all of your figures back on a 20% opt-in rate, well, what do I mean from an opt-in rate? An opt-in rate is from clicks to leads. So 1 in 5 people that clicked onto your page should become an opt-in, should become a lead. So what we've actually got there, we then know that a 500 click campaign should produce around 100 leads. And that's what you need to work your figures on. So that would give you 100 leads. Your cost per lead in this case would be $3.95 per lead. Now, the big question, what should your conversion rate be? Now, big ticket item like iMarkets, I would expect a conversion rate of anywhere between 1 to 2%. But what I would like to do, just for the purpose of being conservative, let's work on the lower figure of 1%. Now, every sale you get with iMarkets Live, you know that you get a level 1 commission and you earn $345. So, let's look at it. Your cost per acquisition, would be $395. So, does that sound good? To make a $345 commission from some traffic that costs $395. Well, most people would say no, it doesn't, and I haven't even broken even. This doesn't work. I'm not doing that again, and people give up. Now, if you actually go to an event or speak to anybody who's really, really successful, and I'm talking about people that are making multiple 5, 6 figure sums a month, year, whatever it is, and if you ask them what the result was on their first, second, third, fourth, fifth solo ad, they'll tell you they probably didn't even break even. It was a complete disaster. Now, if they had took what had happened on their first 2 or 3 solo ads and made a decision on that, they would never be as successful as what they are now. And what the game changer was for me on the 14th of April is I started to look at the bigger picture. I started to look at what is each sale worth to me. And a lot of big companies do that. You've got companies like T-Mobile. They'll go and spend £100 to get a sale that's £15, because what they look at is they look at how much a customer is worth over a lifetime. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going to go through this exercise. I'm going to show you how much an IML customer is worth to you, not just over a lifetime, even over a year. So let's suppose that some people you bring into the business sponsor like mad, and some bring in absolutely nobody. And you're going to get people that come in and they won't even log into their account. They just don't work for the business. You get other people, and I've got people in my team that have gone out and got multiple amounts of people, 15, 16, 17 people. You get some people who go and get 2 or 3, you get some people who go and get 6, you get some people who want to be a regional director and get 9, some will want to be a national director and get 12, and some will want to be an international director and get 15. But let's be very, very conservative. And when I say conservative, this is actually a lower figure. If I actually took all my personals and actually worked out how many people they brought in, it's a higher average than this. But I want to be conservative because I really want to show you what we've got here is really powerful. So let's say the average person each brings in 2 people. Is that fair? So your direct referral responds to 2 people. Now what that means then is so you brought somebody in, okay, it's cost you $395, they come in, you've got a sale, you've got a level 1 commission of $345. But what do they do? Who do they know? They go out and they refer 2 people. You're then entitled to level 2 commissions, which is, as we know, $115.30 each. Now that's paid on 2 for, and that is on the direct person you brought in. So how much is that worth to you now? Let's have a look. You've got your level 1 commission of $345, plus now you've got your level 2 commission of $330.60. So all of a sudden, that solo ad, or whatever paid marketing it was, cost $395, is now worth over $676. Does that sound a little bit better? I'd imagine a lot of you probably nodding your head at the moment and saying, "Yeah, that sounds a lot better." Next slide, please. So now those 2 people that you've just been paid level 2 commissions on, they go out and get an average of just 2 people each. Now that's 4 between them, so that then pays you level 3 commissions of $57.65. Times that by 4, by the 4 people, that's $230. Now, those 4 people, they then go and sponsor an average of 2. Now, you don't know what you're going to find. One might go and sponsor 10, but this is an average. So they go and sponsor an average of 2 people each. That's another 8 people into your team. You're entitled to level 4 commissions on this. That's another $57.65. But this time, it's 8 times because there's 8 people. Now that's $461.20. So let's add it all together. You've got level 1 of $345.90. You've got level 2 of $330.60. You've got level 3 of $230.60 and level 4 of $461.20. That is a staggering $1,368 just in fast start commissions from one ad, or it might be multiple ads, but 500 clicks. It's cost you around $400. You've then turned into $1,368. But that's not all, because what have you now got? As well as all them fast start bonuses, just from those 4 levels, you've got an extra 15 people in your matrix, which are still duplicating day in, day out. So 15 times $17.29 a month, which is your commission on the $247 iMarkets Live package. That's $259.35 a month, or over 12 months, $3,112. Now let's just suppose, that's if they only stay 12 months. If you've got a customer that stays enjoying the signal service, enjoying trading, they can stay forever. So that $395 could be worth nearly $4,500 over a 12-month period. But why don't we see that when we place the ads? Well, it's simple, isn't it? We're working a week. We've managed to get a couple of $100 together. We've done a solo ad, and because we haven't seen instant results, we kind of give up on the idea. But trust me, guys, this maths works, because this is what I did when I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning on the 14th of April and went over these figures again, because I couldn't sleep, because I knew that, and this was, I was in a different business that is nowhere near as good as the compensation plan that iMarkets Live pay. But if you sit there and you do the numbers and work out what a customer is worth to you over a period of time, you will never ever look back in your business. I didn't have the money. I actually managed to get credit on some ads, but if I couldn't have done that, I would have found another way to do it. I've got money on a credit card. I would have done whatever I needed to do, because once I've worked out the formula, see, people ask all the time, what's the secret? There is no secret. You just have to sit down and do the math. Now the good thing is I've done the maths for you. So this is how it all works. There is no better compensation plan out there than what iMarkets Live offer. Trust me. I get things come across my desk all the time with different compensation plans. iMarkets Live, we chose to get into this business because we couldn't see anything out there that's better. So, like I say, sometimes we want instant gratification, but sometimes we just need to look at the bigger picture. So I just want to give you some useful links. There's some ideas of traffic in the iMarkets Live back office, and there's also useful links. You've got the marketingsuite.com, which is quite a simple one there to go. But what I really want you guys to do is, this is what we need to do, okay? We need to start taking action. Now, if you position yourself as a traffic expert and you can start getting traffic, you will be able to achieve anything within your business. And the other thing as well, you won't worry about people coming into your business whether they'll earn money, because if you can give them your traffic sources, they will always be able to earn money. And if your people can come in and earn money, you will earn money. So what I wanted to do as well, and this is something that kind of bugged me when I first joined INL, and I heard this going around a lot of the time people were giving away their fast start commissions to try and get members on board. Now this is a really, really big tip for you, and I'm going to summarise this in one sentence. Don't ever, under any circumstances, give away your commission. And I'll tell you why you should never ever give away your commission. You might think you're doing something absolutely fantastic when you do this, but all you're actually doing is you're giving people the wrong impression. If, for example, I bring Lee into the business and I say, Lee, come and join this. It costs $1,400 to join, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you my $345 commission. Now, what's Lee going to have? He's subconsciously going to have implanted in his mind that to sell this thing, he's got to give away his commission. And what you end up with a massive downline of people giving away their commission. Okay? You don't want to be giving your commission. What you want to be doing is you want to be giving, if you're going to give anything away, now with iMarkets Live you shouldn't have to. If you're going to give anything away to anybody, give them something of value. I had a guy wanted to join my business and he wanted my commission. I said, there's absolutely no way I'm going to give you my commission. What did I give him instead? I gave him traffic to help him kick-start his business. What does that do? Well, first of all, you're giving them something of value. But what you're saying to them straight away is, I can help you get started in your business from the word go. And that is so much more valuable than just giving somebody money. You can actually help them get started within their business. So if you're ever going to have a bonus with anybody, I would always suggest that rather than just give away any commission, look at it and think, well, why don't I give them an advertising package? So if you find a good solo ad provider or a classified ad provider, why not just offer people, out of your commission, whatever it will cost. It isn't going to cost anywhere near what all your commission is, but just give them as a bonus some free advertising. It's going to give them confidence to join your business because you've given them answers straight away. So skip to the next one, Lee. So obviously, yeah, we were using this slide last week because we had a big announcement, obviously, about the UK tours. I'm going to touch on that as well with the UK tours because it's going very, very well. Everybody has got behind the UK tours. Now, The other thing we've been doing at the moment, we've given people an opportunity to be able to drive traffic to the event pages for the UK tours. Now, I wanted to say there's a couple of people in the US that I'm I'm absolutely really pleased with, to be honest, because what they've actually done, I've heard some murmurs and things, people say, oh, it's all great, this is happening in the UK with the tours, but, you know, I'm in America, or I'm in Canada, and, you know, I'm feeling a little bit like, you know, what have we got to look forward to? Well, you can think like that, but what we've got, some people in the US have actually contacted us and said, we want to get involved in the traffic. We want to get involved in driving guests to the UK tour. If we drive guests to the UK tour with a tracking link, would you look after them? And if they sign up, will that go to me? Absolutely. Anybody in the US that wants a tracking link for Eventbrite to actually drive people to this event that we're doing, I will personally go out of my way to connect with that guest for you and make sure that they join and you get people within your business. It's as simple as that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go to questions, and then we're going to...
Jeremy, can I just say at this point, we've got a hangout today, a live hangout, which is going to be an IML hangout, which is at 12 noon PST, 3 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be going through some traffic, picking up where Jeremy's left off today. We're also going to be just talking about maybe what Jeremy's just said, which is undoubtedly the easiest way at the moment to grow your business. He mentioned a couple of people in the States that have jumped on board. What we are doing, not going to do, we are doing is marketing via Facebook pay-per-click campaigns around the 3 UK events. Now, this is a global business. We can do this from anywhere in the world. So all that's happening is we're putting ads out there on Facebook, demographically focused on people that are interested in the trading world, and everybody's got their own link, and ultimately they've got a free ticket that they can come and listen to Christopher Terry at those events. So anybody around the world can get involved in this. And of course what's going to happen is they're going to come to the event, you'll know that they've reserved their ticket because you've got your own unique tracking link, and we will then do our utmost. And what we're going to show you in the hangout, I can't tell you too much, but we're going to give you maybe a little bit of a snippet as to the sort of incentives that are going to be in place at those live events to encourage any prospect that's there with a free ticket to get started. And I promise you, you're going to have to take my word for it because I can't tell you too much, but there will never be a better time to get a prospect to join the business than at those live events. So anybody can do it, anybody around the world can do it, it's not excluding anybody. We're going to do the test on the Facebook pages to start with, which we're going to be doing over the next sort of 48 hours. Sorry about my phone going off. Did put it on silent, so we've obviously gone over time. But if you look at the link here, this is the hangout. Starts at 12 noon PST, 3 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. UK, 9 p.m. Europe. Just go to that link. We'll be telling you more about what's going on, and it'll be good to see you there. That's all I've got to say, Jeremy. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's superb. So, questions. So we just got some really good comment, brilliant content. Steve has asked, is the Birmingham event live tomorrow? No, I was going to be contacting everybody later on today. We are just going to concentrate on the main event now in Birmingham. So everybody seems to be wanting to focus on that. But don't worry, Steve, come and see me and I'll sort you out a free guest ticket, no problem at all. Because we've got a few people on today actually that are not in IML and you know, sort of interested in driving traffic and stuff, and it looks like they're quite interested in joining IML as well, so that's great. So, you know, guys, what you need to do, you need to make the most of these webinars. The other thing you're doing, if you're driving traffic, you're going to be getting leads. If you're getting leads, you can actually broadcast these people and get them onto these webinars. If you get people to these webinars, they're going to love the content, they're going to love what we're doing, they're going to want to join the business. But we need to be taking action on a daily basis, and I can't be any more frank than that with you. There is the science, it all works. There's no secret in this business. It is just literally putting everything together, doing your maths, working out what you can comfortably afford to market. If you haven't got a fantastic budget, you need to be taking action daily on the free stuff, building up a marketing budget that you can use, and hopefully, I think we've got some fantastic comments coming in. So.